What's good, everybody? Welcome in. Doing a little shipping live. Orders, awaiting shipment. Let me see how many we got. I think it's a little over 20. Yeah, 21 orders going out the door from the weekend. 3 Poshmark, all the rest are eBay. No Mercari orders this weekend. We're going to get started in just a minute. And after we're done shipping these, I'll head off live, and then I got to ship out all the whatnot orders. I already started, so I only have a few more to go. And then we're done with that. So we should be done pretty quick today. Nice little easy shipping live. I might do, if you're watching this on YouTube, I might do a live thrift tomorrow and Wednesday. We're thinking about going out tomorrow too. So you guys might get a double live thrift today or this week. I'll give you guys a few minutes to head on in. As you guys are coming in, drop your best sales or how many sales you had this weekend. Drop them down in the chat. I'll call a few of you out as I'm going. Then we'll go ahead and get started. Appreciate everybody hopping on in. Hope you guys had a good Easter weekend. What's up, Teach? Hope you guys had a good Easter weekend. Hung out with the fam, chilled out. That's what we did yesterday. Didn't really get much work done. Where might you go tomorrow to thrift? I don't know yet. We might go to some Goodwills, or we might go to Salvation Army. So I haven't been to Salvation Army in a very, very long time. So that'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, and it'll probably be around 9 a.m., 10 a.m. It'll be a random time. How are your Poshmark sales? They're average. I got 3 this weekend. That's pretty average for me. What's up, Indra? Welcome in, welcome in. One sale is better than no sales. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started as you guys are coming in. If you're new here, make sure you hit the follow button wherever you're watching. We are going over orders from this weekend. I'll talk a little bit about the sales, where I got them, what they sold for, all that good stuff. So good way to learn what's currently selling for me and what I'm getting for my items that I'm listing. First up, Tommy Bahamas are starting to move, and they're moving very well. This one is a Tommy Bahama Hula Girl shirt. I listed this last year just before winter. Took a little bit to sell. I paid $10.15 for it, but it sold for $50. $50 on the Tommy Bahama. So after fees, I paid $10.15, by the way. After fees, shipping, cost of goods, I make $29.85 on this Tommy Bahama. And this is just going to go right into a Tyvek envelope because this is a Poshmark sale. Oh, let me slide you guys over really quick. Because it's a Poshmark sale, this is going to a Tyvek envelope. No sales. Good morning, Michelle. 15 sales this weekend for us. Nice. Does Posher delist when you sell on different platforms? Yes. Posher does delist. So all of these items I didn't have to check. They automatically get delisted with Posher. So if you guys want that Posher full review too, it is up on my YouTube channel. Just understand that Posher is not out for everybody yet. But if you do DM her, she'll give you access. That's what she told me. So if you do end up buying the $35 plan, then you just DM her, or DM her when you have the free trial and just tell her, hey, I want to get the cross lister. And she'll say, okay, cool, here's access, and she'll give you access to it. But yes, the full review is up on YouTube. It is literally the best cross lister out right now by far. By far. There's no doubt in my mind. I was actually cross listing this weekend on my phone. I know a lot of people are like, Vindu has an app. Vindu's better. You can do the same exact thing on your phone with Posher. And it's so much faster. It's just literally you press a button, your items are listed. So I might make a video this week on Posher. Actually, I'm probably gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till it fully gets released, and then I'm gonna make a short form piece of content and show you guys how easy it is just to list from your phone as opposed to listing on the computer with Posher. They're both really fast, but the phone's just as fast. Next up, item that I just sold just to get rid of. This is a Zaya Active top. Paid $4 for it. It sold for $15. Not that great. $3 is my fee. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make a profit of $8 on this. Not a huge profit. 4 and 8 is okay, doubling my money, but not something that we'd pick up. This has been listed for probably about 6 months. And it finally sold. This is going again in a Tyvek envelope because it is a Poshmark sale. So all Poshmark sales go into Tyvek envelopes. Easy to ship. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down in the chat as you're hanging out. Or if you just want to see what sold, just hang out in the chat. Chill out. Should only be 15, 20-minute live today. Nothing too crazy. Lots of easy items to ship. So that one shipped. Next up, I got a Vineyard Vines. This is a Blue Harbor shirt. I believe I just picked this one up I paid $5.34 for it. It sold for 25 bucks. So after fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I make a profit of $14.66. Just a short sleeve Vineyard Vines fishing shirt. These always sell really fast for me. The fishing shirts always move fast. It's the long sleeve, like plaid ones. Those are getting a little bit harder to move. Thrift stores in my area are still pricing those up, unfortunately, but I'm not picking them up. And again, this goes into a Tyvek envelope because it's a Poshmark sale. I know it should be ground advantage, but it's a Poshmark sale, so all Poshmark sales go in priority. How often do you adjust your prices if you don't see any views, likes, watchers on your listings? Do you also send out a lot of offers? So I don't ever look at my views, likes, or watchers. Number one, Jake. And I know that sounds weird, but that is a rookie move. To go through all your listings like once a week and see how many watchers you have on it. This doesn't make any sense. If you're picking up items that you know have good sell-through rates that are frequently selling, there's no reason to look up how many views, likes, or watchers you have. I do send out a lot of offers. Offers are sent out by Posher. So again, Posher cross-lists for us now. It delists, relists, it sends out offers, it follows people back, and it shares your Poshmark closet. And it does that on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So all those platforms, Posher sends out 10% on offers all day long. As soon as somebody likes an item, they get an offer. As soon as somebody watches an item, they get an offer. 10% off. Do I adjust my prices? Not often. Sometimes I run sales. I think last year I ran a total of 2 sales. If I were, I think this year I'm going to go back to the Posher when it relists my items. I'm going to have it relisted at 10% out offer, or 10% off. Every 90 days, I'm going to set everything to list at 10% off and just keep that cycle going. But for right now, no, I don't really do too many sales. Last sale I did was, I think it was like a month and a half ago, and then the one before that was like 6 months before that. All right, let's go into our eBay orders. The rest are all eBay orders, so we'll just grab at random. First up, Polo Ralph Lauren shirt. Picked this one up for $8. I bought it in a bulk buy. This one sold for $22.99 plus shipping. Pros and cons of your label printer. Pros, I don't use ink anymore. What's another pro? It sits on my desk. It's nice and small. Another pro is because it doesn't use ink, if I leave my packages outside and for whatever reason they get wet, the ink doesn't, there's no ink, so it doesn't like run. Cons, I don't really have any cons. Yeah, the label printer is good. Thermal label printers, whichever one you go with, are way better than inkjet printers. They're less expensive, they're more efficient, they're just better all around. There is no cons to a thermal label printer. At least I can't think of any right now. Yeah, I can't think of any. No cons. What thermal printer do you use? I use a Dymo 4XL, although I do not suggest you get the 5XL. They no longer make the 4XLs anymore. So what I would suggest you do is get the IDPRT, which is linked in my bio under products we use on a daily basis. No problem, Jake. Appreciate the question. All right, this one's going to ship out for 11 ounces, $5.15. Buyer paid $6.75. Yeah, the new Dymo 5XL requires you to use Dymo labels, and they're more expensive. So that's why I don't suggest that. The Dymo 4XL, I could use third-party labels, which are less expensive. But you can do it with the 5XL. They put little chips in them now that read if you're using the right labels. It's kind of annoying. Next up, another Polo Ralph Lauren piece. See where this one is. This one is just a simple Polo Ralph Lauren 2XL polo shirt. Paid $4.28, sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Nice easy sale right there. I don't really pick up too much of the short sleeves, but this one was only $4.28, and typically I get right around $20 for these, so I don't pay any more than $5 for a short sleeve polo. The long sleeve shirts are the ones I pay up a little bit more for because they tend to sell for a little bit more. More of the classic Ralph Lauren look. All right, that one's gonna ship out for 13 ounces. Easy peasy. 13, shipping for $5.93. Buyer paid $8.45. So I definitely put in the right shipping on this one. I think I put in 15 ounces. If you get an offer, do you always accept as long as you're doubling your money? Not all the time. For example, if I paid $4 for a Burberry shirt, and I had it listed for 100, and someone offered me $20 for it, I'm not going to accept that offer because obviously it's worth around 100 bucks. So it's not so much am I doubling my money? It's more so the price of the item. So that Burberry shirt, if somebody offered me 80 for it, then I'd probably take it. Even like 70s, I'd probably take it because I only paid $4 for it. So it really just depends on the item. Next up, we got a pair of North Face shorts. I think these are North Face, right? Let me find the listing. They're North Face shirts. I paid $8.03 for these. They sold for 25 buckaroos, 25 bucks. It's just gonna go right into another Gyro Pack poly bag. If you need these, by the way, they are linked in my bio. You can buy them through that link in your first purchase. I believe you get 10% off your first purchase. So if you need some cheap poly bags, go through that link in my bio. This one's gonna ship for 10 ounces. $5.62 is what I'm paying. Where do you find your buys? I go to, if you haven't been here, Tammy, go watch some of my videos. I get them from all sorts of sources: thrift stores, retail stores, Plato's Closet. Recently I made a Plato's Closet series, all kinds of places. I don't really go to garage sales, but that's another place you can get cheap goods. We're twinning with your shirt today? Let's go. Rocking the K-Way shirt? Let's go. K-Flow. Good morning. Are these eBay sales? Yes, I've already shipped out my Poshmark sales. We're on to eBay. If you missed the Poshmark sales and you want to rewatch them after this live is posted, just watch the beginning of the video. That'll have all my Poshmark. Next up, Tommy Bahama, men's large, paid $10.70. This one sold for $26.99 plus shipping. $26.99 plus shipping. Again, little Gyro Pack poly bag. Throw that in. Ship her out. Easy peasy. By the way, appreciate everybody who came out to the Whatnot shows this weekend. All of your orders will be shipped today. Friday's orders have already been shipped. Saturday's orders are shipping. I got about half of them done last night. I'm gonna get the other half done today. But yeah, appreciate you guys coming out. Nobody took down the Yeezys though, so we're going to load up the Yeezys for next weekend. We're probably gonna do a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday show next weekend because the following weekend we're gonna be on vacation. So we might as well do 3 big shows back to back to back this weekend. Also, if you're a consigner and you emailed me, I am getting back to you right after this live, I promise. I was supposed to get back to you guys yesterday. I never got a chance to. But I'm gonna get back to you today, promise. Everybody's getting a message back from me today. And if you want your stuff in this weekend shows, make sure you reach back out quick and then ship your items. Next up, little Lacoste polo shirt. Paid $5.34 for this. It sold for $20.69 plus shipping. This is an Auto Posher sale. Auto Posher sent out that 10% on offer. You ever answer this? I can't remember. Do you adjust prices on each marketplace due to different policies? No. I will take lower offers. Like for example, Mercari has that 0% fee now. So if somebody offers me a little bit lower, I'll accept them now because I'm making a little bit more money with the 0 fees. But I keep my items priced the same on all platforms because pretty much all the platforms charge shipping, so they all should be about the same. I just try to keep it simple. I used to make Mercari prices a little bit higher when I was giving free shipping, but I don't do that anymore. It just takes more time. Just list them all the same and then have best offers on everything, and people want to make a lower offer, they can make a lower offer. That one is shipped. Next up, let's do a really good sale next. Really good sale. We actually sold one of these on the Whatnot show on Saturday. It sold for 35 bucks. Very similar pattern to this one. That one had a southwestern print in the middle. This one has it like all over. But this is a Polo Ralph Lauren southwestern pattern shirt. It's got like the southwestern design right there on the back. I paid up for this in a Whatnot show. I paid $51.81 for it. Sold for $71.99 plus shipping. Profit's not amazing, but I knew this would sell for over, I had it listed for 80. I knew it would sell for over 70. So I didn't mind paying up for it. Supported somebody on Whatnot and then made a little bit of money on top of it. And it took about 2 months to sell. I had to wait for the right buyer. The buyer that actually bought this off of me offered me 40 bucks in a message. And I was like, no, I can't go that low. And Auto Posher sent them a 10% on offer. They must have thought that that was the lowest I was going to go, and then they accepted it. So Polo Ralph Lauren, simple polo shirt, $71.99 on that one. That was a good sale. Shipping out for $5.15. Buyer paid $6.75 for the label. So making a little money on shipping too. All right, let's see what's next. What's next? Let's do this. This is a exclusively Masuk sweater. Paid $4 for this, and it sold for $35. Older listing, so it had free shipping on it. Still making a good profit on it. This is, we've had it listed for a while. This is something Kayla originally picked up, and it's been listed and finally sold. So, do you have a death pile? I always have a death pile. I have a death storage unit. So I store, like right now we're buying a bunch of winter stuff and we're storing it until October before we list it. So I'm going to have a massive death pile by October, but the good thing is come October for like a week or two, we'll stop sourcing and we'll just list for like 2 weeks and list a bunch of sweaters and stuff, and then they'll sell like crazy. So yeah, I always have a death pile on me. Right now we actually got to go to the storage unit because I have 4 bins of summer stuff that I need to go grab and have listed. I think we might do that today actually. Go to the storage unit and grab those. That one shipped. Next up, Flint and Tinder polo shirt. We picked this up for $3.21. It sold for $16 plus shipping. Not a huge profit sale, but a little bread and butter. Can't pass a Flint and Tinder for $3.21. That's just a no-brainer. No-brainer. Good brand to look out for too, especially jeans, pants, shorts. Flint and Tinder, especially the jeans. Jeans sell very, very well. That one's going to ship out for 7 ounces. Buyer paid shipping on this one, so they paid $7 in shipping. I'm only paying $4.68. It's going to California, so that's why they paid so much for shipping. I actually like shipping to California now because I do buyer paid shipping on pretty much everything, and I always make a good amount of money on shipping whenever I ship to Cali. All right, let's grab some of these off the table. Next up, Lee Performance Jeans. I don't really pick up Lee too much, but I heard the performance ones do well from a good friend. So I paid $4.28 for these, and they sold for $17.99 plus shipping, and they sold fairly quickly too. So Lee Performance Jeans are not huge money makers, but typically Lee is not priced up at thrift stores, so you can pick it up pretty cheap and then flip it pretty quick. This is actually going right up the road to Palm Harbor, so this person will get them tomorrow. But Lee Performance, I guess that's the only line of Lee that you pick up. On the shipping, do you base off location or flat rate? Everything is based off location. So I have buyer pays shipping, and it is calculated. Calculated means that it's based off where they live and the weight of the item. I used to give free shipping. I don't anymore. No more free shipping for me. No more free shipping for me. All right, that one's going to go Ground Advantage, so I'm just going to stick it in one of those. Ships out for 2 pounds. Buyer paid $8.95. I'm only paying $5.77 to ship this out. Easy peasy. Keep the questions coming too. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. No question is a stupid question. Feel free to ask. Even if I've answered it before, I don't mind answering it twice. All right, this one shipped. Just like that. All right, let me grab this one really quick. This is my first April sale right here. This is a Joe Fit women's top. Picked this up in a bulk buy for $6.12. This one sold for $27.90 plus shipping over on eBay. Nice sale. This has been listed for a while though. This is one that's been listed for like 6 months. So, do you wash everything you thrift? I only wash items with stains or bad smells. Where are you selling? What platform? I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot. Right now we're shipping on eBay orders. I only had 3 Poshmark orders this weekend, 18 eBay orders. I had over 100 orders on whatnot from this weekend that we are already shipping. And then no Mercari orders. So that new Mercari change, the new fee change, I haven't seen any orders since the new fee change. So I know a lot of people are freaking out about the Mercari 0% fee thing, and they're like, it's going to kill it because buyers are paying the fees now and not you. To be honest, everybody, Mercari was 5% of my sales last year. I could care less what Mercari does. It doesn't really affect my business. And I'm pretty sure most of the people that are freaking out about it, it probably doesn't affect their business either. They probably make minimal sales on Mercari, so it doesn't really matter what Mercari does. But yeah, I haven't sold anything on Mercari. So Posher sends offers on just Posher. It sends out offers on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. You can set them each. So Sherry. I think that's your name, Sherry. On YouTube, I have a tutorial on auto posture. I literally just put it out last week, a full tutorial. It's like a 15-minute guide on how auto posture works. Go watch that video because it'll show you everything in the beginning, all the automation, and then it shows you how easy the cross listing is. I don't pick up silver jeans now. I've had some on Mercari, nice. I've had 0 since the feed change, so 0. Nada, zilch. Next up, Aviator jeans, good brand to be on the lookout for. We paid $13.38 for these jeans. Buyer paid $27 plus shipping. They were all in for $41.27. These are going to ship Ground Advantage. Does your inventory program work with a scanning system? If not, how do you keep track of all your inventory? I use a spreadsheet, and then all my inventory, like this for example, is in AI 24. So it's in bin AI number 24. So all I have to do is go out to bin AI, which is out in my garage, and look for number 24. That's how I find it. Auto Posher, yes, Auto Posher. Go check out the video. It's on YouTube. eBay just announced that they're discontinuing the quarterly store supply coupons. Wah, wah, wah. That's going to hurt eBay, not me, because I don't really buy. The only time I buy eBay shipping supplies is when they give me that quarterly coupon. Oh, is that an April Fool's joke, by the way, Scott? Even if it's not. I think it's an April Fool's joke. Yeah, even if they did, it wouldn't really affect me because I only use the quarterly coupon to get the free supplies. I don't really buy eBay shipping supplies. Is there an app or software you use to put your inventory, sales, expenses, and profits? I use a spreadsheet. It's linked in my bio. It's Jason Hayes spreadsheet. Jason Hayes spreadsheet, linked in my bio. It's a really, really good one. That's where I'm reading all my numbers off of. Here, I'll show you really quick. If you're watching this on Instagram, you won't be able to see this, but the other ones will be able to see it. This is all my sales right here. So, like for example, the Aviator jeans right here, Aviator Best Travel jeans, $27. I paid $13.38. I haven't put any of this information in because I haven't shipped it yet. But once I ship it, it'll give me my total fees and then my total profit and loss on that item after I put it in. And then it gives me my platforms, how I'm selling, where I'm selling, all that good stuff. It gives me my daily totals, my monthly totals, my yearly totals. You can even go in specifically and put in your whatnot numbers to keep them separate. You have an inventory slot, but I don't use the inventory slot. And then the platform is the platform sales. All this gets put in and it keeps track of it. This year I was able to just give my spreadsheet to my tax advisor and she's able to just look at it and do my taxes from my spreadsheet. Super easy. No problem, Linda. Appreciate you being here. What service do you use for shipping? Right now I'm using eBay to get my labels, and I'm shipping mostly with the post office. I pretty much only ship with the post office. Very rarely do I use UPS. I almost never use FedEx. I think I used FedEx once last year. No, never mind. I do use FedEx when I ship through eBay's authenticity guarantee because they force you to use FedEx. But that's pretty much the only time I use it. Buyer paid $12.45 to ship these. They live in New York. I'm only paying $7.15. Let's go. Where do I find that? Linktree on my pin post on Facebook. Everywhere else, it's going to be in my bio. I only have 150 listings. Would it be worth it to get Auto Posher? Natalie, do you have 150 listings on just one platform? Like, do you have them cross-listed, or you just have them on one platform? Answer me that, and I'll be able to help you better with what I think. Doop, that one shipped. Next up, another Ralph Lauren shirt. This one, Ralph Lauren, I paid $5.34 for this one, sold for $20.69 plus shipping. Ralph Lauren. How many is that? 4 this weekend? I sell at least one Ralph Lauren every single day. So do you have 150 listings on both eBay and Poshmark, or do you have 150 combined? Is it like 75 and 75, or is it like 150 and 150? Just drop it in the chat. 75 and 75 or 150 and 150. All right, that one's going to ship for 7 doll hairs. Or 7 ounces, sorry, not $7. Buyer paid $6.80. I'm only paying $4.47 for my shipping label. Let's go. On both, okay, I would say Auto Posher is definitely worth it for you because you're having to share your closet. If you have 150 items every day, you're having to share your closet yourself, which is a pain in the neck. Also, you can now verify that your listings are on both platforms, and then you can open yourself up to cross-list to Mercari very, very easily because you only have 150 listings. Even if you cross-listed your entire store to Mercari, You'd only, even if you had the base plan, you don't even have to get the 2,000 listings. You can use the base plan and you can move all your listings over to Mercari very simply. It'll take you like maybe 2 hours to do that, and now you've opened yourself up to a whole new platform. So I would say yes. And then you can send out all of your offers. It can relist your items for you. It does all that for you. Breeze. So if you have 150, you're good. That's enough. If you were at 75, I'd probably hold off. But if you're 150, you're good. I'm not running any promos on my listings. No promos. Do you buy it off Etsy? Yes, that's Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. That's where his spreadsheet is. Once you buy it off Etsy, you get access to the spreadsheet, and he also gives you a YouTube video, so you can go through the YouTube video and see exactly how it's used. If you've never used a Google Sheet spreadsheet, then he'll explain how to use it. But it's super simple. The good thing is it's a Google Sheet spreadsheet, so you can take it on the go. You can use it wherever you are. Next up, Polo Ralph Lauren. Who would have guessed? Paid $7 for this one. Just a simple polo shirt. It's a 3XB. It sold for $16.19 plus shipping. What's up? Welcome in. Appreciate you hopping in. Haven't seen you in a little bit over on the Instagrams. This one is sliding in just like that. Easy peasy. Again, you need some poly bags. I have these linked in all my bios with the discount code. You can get these cheaper, and typically you can buy them on Amazon. No problem, Natalie. And again, if you end up going with Posher and you can't get access to the cross lister, just reach out to Posher. She'll give you access. At least that's what she told me. My sales doubled after getting Posher. Trust me. So it's so easy. So it's a no-brainer. The fact that it's a cross lister and it's automation is a no-brainer. The only thing I don't like is the credits, but I understand why she has the credit thing in there. It makes sense. But yeah, it's a no-brainer. Posher it's just a no-brainer. I haven't seen you on TikTok anymore. That's because I'm banned from going live on TikTok. TikTok banned me because I sold something to somebody on Venmo, and they banned me for sale of unregulated goods. So I lost my live access. It was my first ever warning, and I immediately got banned, so I can't go live on TikTok anymore, but I'm live everywhere else every single day. It's a good thing that I built up the other platforms before that happened, because that would have sucked. But yeah, I can't go live on TikTok. I'm permanently banned because I sold something to somebody via Venmo. Stupid. It's a new rule that TikTok has, TikTok has all these rules that literally aren't posted. They're nowhere to be found. I watched a video just yesterday about TikTok and how they have been screwing creators out of paying them appropriately. I guess once you make 30 videos a month, your payment gets cut in like half, and it's not posted anywhere. You can't see that rule anywhere. But they creator messaged a support agent on TikTok, and they let them know that, and then it went viral. So TikTok has all these stupid rules that they don't even post. They just have in the background that they'll never tell anybody. So that's one of the new rules, I guess, is you can't sell anything on TikTok off platform, or you get banned. So next up, Big Star Jeans. Paid up for these. They're brand new with tags. $13.38. These sold for $31.49 plus shipping. TikTok is a hater. Yeah, I still like TikTok, but I don't understand them. There's no way to contact anybody. I'm in talks with a support agent right now, and they literally just keep giving me the same answer. I've literally asked them like 15 times, like, what was it that I said that got me banned? They won't answer that, even though I know what it is. They won't say like you got banned because you sold something on another platform, because if they did that, then they should be banning a bunch of people, because there's a bunch of people that go live and have businesses and they sell stuff through TikTok off platform, but they're bigger creators, and if they ban them, they would have to ban everybody. So I don't know. Posher, that's what got me interested. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate you watching the video. Make sure you give it a like. That's a video that I'm not pushing for views. It's more of like a video that will do good over the next couple of years, because a lot of people have a lot of questions on Posher. I tried my best to include everything, but then after I posted the video, I realized that I didn't show you guys how easy it is to move items on your inventory sheet. So those of you who are using Posher, if you have an item that's like, let's say you have a Ralph Lauren item and it shows it on Poshmark up here and then it shows it on eBay up here, and you want to move them to the same line because they're the same item, all you do is just drag it and drop it. You just pull it and drop it, and it'll combine them into one line. I forgot to show that on the video. I was kicking myself afterwards, but oh well. You guys will see it because I'm going to do some live listings and you guys will see how that works. Next up, guess what? It's another Polo Ralph Lauren item. This is just a simple t-shirt. I bought this in a bulk buy. Paid $7.13 and only sold for $13. It was more of just a throw-in item that I just listed, see if it would sell, and it sold. So, has Mercari got shipping gotten cheaper? Did they figure out shipping? Yes. So just a few months ago, Nikki, they changed over their Ground Advantage. So now it's a little bit cheaper if you ship Ground Advantage. And I use Auto Posher to list on Mercari. Auto Posher gives me all those prices. So, what's up, Eddie? What shipping options do you use for sneakers, and how do you package? So sneakers, it depends where they're going. Most of the time, I just put them in a Priority Mail shoebox and ship them out. It's a little bit more expensive, but the Priority Mail shoebox fits the items in them perfectly. This is the Priority Mail shoebox right here. You just slide your shoes in and ship it out like that. If you have a box with them, like those would just be for plain sneakers without a box. If you had a box, then I would just use a box that fits your shoebox. So I have boxes that I buy that are 15 by 8 by 6, and those fit all of my shoes. These right here. I think these are 15 by 8 by 6. No, these are 16 by 10 by 6. And I get these on Amazon. I think these are linked in my link tree, the products we use on a daily basis. But yeah, those are the two that I use for shoes. Good morning, Eddie. What's up, Eddie? Welcome in, welcome in. That one shipped. All right. Now on to the shoebox. I got 3 more orders to ship out. They're all pretty easy to ship. This is a North Face jacket. It's in there. We didn't wrap it up because I'm out of the big clear bags. But I paid $21.40 for this. I got an offer of $35 plus shipping. I decided to take it because if I didn't take this one, then it could sit for another whole season. So I'd rather just get this one gone. Still made a little bit of money on it, but I was hoping to get closer to 50 on it. Didn't get that 50, so this one's going into a Priority Mail shoebox, and it's shipping out for 3 pounds, and it is going Priority Mail for $6.82. It's going to Orlando, Florida. Let's go. Nice cheap shipping. Buyer paid $10 to ship. I'm only paying $6.82. Easy peasy. And the last 2 sales that we're going to pack up together are 2 train orders. And if you have any last minute questions, feel free to drop them because I'm only going to be live for like another 5 minutes. So good time to get your questions answered. This is always a good time if you ever have questions about shipping or something like that. You can see how I ship and then ask your questions about shipping. No problem. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Gotta pull off some of this. All right, first train order. Let me see which one it is. Okay. This is, I paid $3.25 for each of these trains. They're going to 2 separate buyers. This is a dummy passenger locomotive car. I paid $3.25 for this one. It sold for $15 plus ship. This one should be packaged pretty well, so I'm just going to literally bubble wrap this and throw it in a poly bag and ship it out. Easy peasy. All right, grab the poly bag, throw it in there. Does your wife also do live shipping women's items? So she doesn't do the shipping, but she does when we do live thrifts. She is live when we do live thrifts over on TikTok. She still doesn't have her TikTok access removed. Can you go over the cross listing, please? Double take. I actually put a video out for cross listing. It's up on my YouTube channel. So go to my YouTube channel. It's the last full length video I posted. It's like Auto Posher. I forget what the title is, but go watch that video. It's a full tutorial. It'll go over what cross listing is for Auto Posher, and it goes over the automation feature of Auto Posher too. It's gonna be hard to show on Instagram. That's why I'm telling you to go over there. It's much easier to show on. It's much easier to show over there. I'll show. Matter of fact, I'll do a little snippet at the end of this. I got one more order, and I'll flip you guys around and show you how my cross listing works. We just create a new TikTok account. The problem is, if I create a new TikTok account, I'm just gonna get banned for the same reason. Because I talk about eBay, I talk about Poshmark, I talk about Mercari, and TikTok doesn't like that anymore. They want you to buy on the TikTok shop. So no matter what, if I go, I can have 1,000 followers on TikTok tomorrow. if I wanted to. I could literally go on there and tell everybody, can you please follow my new account? All of you would go follow it. I know you will, and I appreciate that, but the problem is I'll literally get banned for the same reason within a month. Also, when you go live on TikTok, it boosts your videos. So it doesn't make sense for me to go live on that account when I don't have any videos. That I don't get the extra benefit of going live. So I'd rather just go live on YouTube when I do my live thrifts, or go live like we are right now. I have enough people in here right now anyway, so I'd rather just do this. I like this better. And then I can have Instagram over here on my phone, which I think looks better for Instagram instead of being up on the computer. And yeah, screw TikTok. They made a mistake by, you know, banning me for a stupid reason, and their loss. Their loss. It's okay, because we did a live thrift on YouTube the other day, and we had just as many people in that live thrift as we typically do on TikTok. So it actually worked out in my favor. And I gained like a ton of subs from that one live. I think I gained a total of like 400 subs from when the live was posted and while I was live. So I actually like going live on YouTube. I want to build up YouTube. For some reason, in the reselling community, if your YouTube channel is popping, you're a big timer. I don't know why, because to be honest, I think it's just as hard to build up a YouTube channel as it is to build up TikTok, as it is to build up Facebook. But yeah, so I guess that's the last piece of the puzzle, is get YouTube big. This is another train. I just put a piece of bubble wrap in there so it doesn't move around. $3.25 is what I paid for this one. This one sold for $14.99 plus shipping, basically the same as the other one. All I'm going to do is wrap it up, throw it in a poly bag, and ship it out. There you are. What's up, Michelle? The triplet is in the house. Alright, that's what it looks like. I'm going to shove it in there and ship it out. And then we'll show what Auto Posher looks like for all of you who haven't saw what Auto Posher. If you haven't watched the video, you're going to see what Auto Posher looks like firsthand. I'm glad I followed you on Facebook and YouTube, so I missed out on your updates. Yeah, I will have an update video coming out on the 130K challenge. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. The 130K challenge is probably not going to happen in 130 days. It's just impossible at this point. We would have been doing lives every single day. At this point, that's what I thought we were going to be doing. And we kind of dialed back Whatnot a little bit. We're still doing really, really well. It's just the 130 days is probably not going to happen. It's going to happen this year. I'm on pace to pay off the house in 1 year, but not in 130 days. I thought for sure by now we'd be doing Whatnot shows every day. We'd be running 100 items at least, and just like really ramping up. But we actually ramped down, and a couple reasons. One, I lost TikTok live access, so that hurts me on my advertising. Two, Whatnot changed their algorithm, so now instead of having 200 people in my live, I only get about 125 because they changed this stupid little notification thing, which hurt a lot of sellers. I had no control over that. So yeah, we're still going to try for it. It's just not going to happen in 130 days. It'll be impossible at this point. All right, let me show you how Auto Posher works really quick. Let me see if I'm logged in. I think I am. Yep. I'm going to flip you guys around too. It's going to be harder for you guys to see over here on Instagram, but at least you'll be able to see. So this is Auto Posher. Again, there's a video on my YouTube channel about how Auto Posher works. We're going to go to the dashboard, which this just shows you what Auto Posher is doing all day long. I have not been logged into this. As soon as you set this, you can set it and forget it. You can close out this tab and it'll continue working in the background. You do not have to have this open all day. That's one benefit to Auto Posher, of many benefits. So on Poshmark today, I've shared 1,319 items. I've done 149 community shares. Again, I haven't touched my computer at all. 3 offers have been sent, 68 follows. eBay, I've sent out 15 offers and I've done 30 recreates. What's up, Salt? Mercari, I've sent out 4 offers and I've done 30 relists on Mercari. That means old listings have been deleted and then recreated and made to a new listing. Same as eBay. I don't have that set to Poshmark because Poshmark relists don't really matter. It's more eBay and Mercari that matter. And then Depop, I don't sell on Depop, so that's why you don't see anything down here. But the thing you want to see is the dashboard. This is the huge selling point to Auto Posher. So Let's cross list this item right here. So what we're going to do is to cross list this Ralph Lauren 3XP shirt. Actually, let's do this one right here because I haven't cross listed the Poshmark yet. We're literally just going to hit this button. It's going to open up a new page. We're going to verify everything is correct. For some reason, Ralph Lauren, it does this on List Perfectly too. It comes in as Lauren, Ralph Lauren. So we're just going to change this to Ralph Lauren. Make sure the size is correct. It's correct. And then we're going to hit list on Poshmark. Now this item has officially been listed to Poshmark. That's how easy it is. Boom. It's listed to Poshmark. This is what I was talking about, the drag and drop. I forgot to put this in my video, but let's say you wanted to move this. Let's say this was actually supposed to be in this line right here. All you'd have to do is drag it and drop it. And now that's on this line, so when it sells, it'll pull that listing. But let's say it brought it in like this for some reason, you can just drag it and move it back. And then it's on that line. So just in case. So does Autoposher create a new link? Yes. So the links are no longer broken. That's another benefit to this. So as soon as an item is delisted and relisted, your links are no longer broken, which means Autoposher will still auto sales detect all of your listings, John. It is amazing. Amazing. Let's list this one to Mercari. This is a 3XB, so the size will never come in correct. It does it on List Perfectly too. Because on eBay, they use 3XB, and then all the other sites, they use different big and tall. So this one is big 3X. I showed this in the video too. Ralph Lauren came in correctly. Everything else is correct. We're going to hit list on Mercari. Just that easy. Boom. Listed on Mercari. And if we go over, I don't know if I'm logged into my Mercari. If we go over, I am logged into my Mercari. So let's go to my listings, and right at the top, pink. See that? It's listed to Mercari. Everything is correct. Just got listed. Easy peasy. And then we're going to list this one on Poshmark. I'll show you guys how fast this lists and that it goes onto Poshmark. I don't think I showed Facebook and YouTube that because I forgot to change my tab. So 3XB, there is no 3XB on Poshmark. Again, this is a Ralph Lauren and tall. I don't think they have a big and tall size on Poshmark. So we're just going to put 3XL. And then we're going to come down here. We're going to hit list. Will you be able to upload easily to Autoposh? Yes. So I'll show you how that works in a second. So that is listed right there. If we go over to Poshmark, we go to my listings, right there at the top, there it is. And I'm going to show you guys that here in a second. I just got to take you guys down. Boom, right at the top, that is listed. So that's how quick it is. Literally, if I were to cross list 30 items, it would take me like 10 minutes to do 30 items. You're just literally clicking and going. Super, super fast, super simple to use Autoposher. If you guys have any questions about Autoposher, drop them in the chat real quick. How does Autoposher work with List Perfectly with the links? You're not going to use List Perfectly and Autoposher. There's no point. If you have the cross lister, there's no point in using both now. That's why I no longer promote List Perfectly, because it doesn't make sense. So what you do, I have to show you how you import really quick. This is how you import to Autoposher. I showed this on the video, but I'll show it to you guys really quick. You hit this button right here. It says Resync Inventory. When you hit Resync Inventory, you're going to go ahead and sync all your inventory. Let's say this listing right here was listed to eBay and Mercari. It will download the listings and put them in the correct line. So you'll see eBay and Mercari and no Poshmark if you didn't have it listed to Poshmark. And then from there, that's when you'll cross list it. But yeah, you import your inventory. Like all of these were imported. They're only listed on eBay. I haven't cross listed them yet. So that's why you only see them on this line. But let's say I had them listed to eBay and Mercari. This one right here would come in like that. Easy peasy. All import. So that way when you first start, it takes about 15 minutes for it to do its first full run of your inventory. Maybe even less than that, maybe like 10 minutes for mine. And I have like over 2,000 lists, or over 1,800 listings. So yeah, it's super quick, super simple. Doesn't take long at all. I'm using Autoposher, relist an old item. Do you have to set it at a lower price by a percentage, or do you keep it the same? I keep it the same. You can set it to a lower price if you want to start moving your older inventory, but I don't. I keep it at the same price. What's the price tag for Autoposher? Autoposher has a few different price tags depending on what you want. Again, this is in my video, so feel free to go watch my YouTube video. I have a full tutorial video out. Why do you not sell on Depop? I might in the future. I'm not doing it right now though. So if you just want the automation, just the automation feature, which is this feature right here. Do I have you guys up? No, I don't have you guys up. Boom, boom. So if you just want the automation, which is just the dashboard feature of the not the cross lister, not the inventory, but just the dashboard, that will be $35 a month, or if you just want Poshmark, it's $25 a month. The cross lister only hasn't come out yet. This will come out, I believe, mid-April. So if you just want the cross lister, you're going to have to wait a little bit. That is $39.99 a month, and then if you want an extra 2,000 listing credits, it's an extra $20 a month. So it'd be $59.99 per month. And then if you want everything bundled together, this is for the 500 listing credits and 100 smart credits. You get $69.99 a month. If you want to unlock more listing credits, which I have, it's going to be $89.99 a month. You get 2,000 listing credits, 500 smart credits, does all that stuff for you. So those are the different price points. You can just go to autoposher.com, and at the very top it has all your price points whenever you want to look at it. So do you start at eBay and then import to Crosslist? Yes, and your imports do not count as a credit. So if you import 500 listings, it doesn't use 500 of your credits. The only time you use a credit is when you actually cross-list the item. How does delist work? So if you want to, there's auto sales detection. There's two different things. So auto sales detection will pull your listing from the platforms. If it sells on eBay, it'll pull it off Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop automatically once it sells. If you just wanted to delete listings, like let's say you don't have auto sales detection on for whatever reason, and you just wanted to delete a row, you'll hop over to Posher, and you'll hit this button right here. If I wanted to delete all of my Ralph Lauren from all of that site, let's say I sold it on, let's say I brought this item over to Whatnot, and I'm like, I don't need this on these sites anymore because I'm going to sell it on Whatnot, I would just hit delete listings and then hit continue, and it'll delete that whole line for me. Easy. And then it deletes, not only does it just delete that line, it deletes them off the platforms. So those will now be delisted. But I use auto sales detection, so I don't really have to do anything anymore. It just does it all for me. I don't even pay attention to my listings. I just let Posher do everything. It's so simple. Posher Cross is fantastic. I had an issue with delisting and sent a message. Neha got back to me within minutes. Yes, if you ever have an issue, right now it's in beta, so there might be a few little hiccups that pop up. I haven't had any since I had the original beta back before anybody had it. Yeah, I haven't had any hiccups, but if you ever have hiccups, you just reach out to Neha and she will get back to you ASAP. How do you feel about Mercari's new fee schedule? I know a lot of people are freaking out. I discussed this in the beginning of live. I'll discuss it again. I don't really care because Mercari was literally 5% of my sales last year. You guys ready for this? I'll prove it to you. 2023 spreadsheet. Let's go to my platforms. Look at this. Look at this chat. I'm letting you in right into my business right here. Ready for this? Hold on. Doop. 2023 spreadsheet. Poshmark, eBay was 38% of my sales. Poshmark was 11.2. Mercari was 5.6% of my sales. For the whole year, 5.6% of my sales. So if I lost Mercari completely, it would not affect me. And I think that's for most people. Most people, it wouldn't affect you if you lost Mercari completely. So, as you can see, Whatnot was a big portion. So if I lost Whatnot, Whatnot would be the killer. Whatnot would be a killer for last year. 41%, but 5% of my sales last year came from Mercari. It really doesn't affect. I know a lot of people are freaking out. They're like, I'm not going to sell anything on Mercari anymore. I'm pretty sure if I dove deep into those people's businesses too, Mercari is such a small portion of their business. There's no reason to get all upset about it. I'm sure buyers will start to get used to paying the extra fees. You might have to start accepting a little bit lower offers to get items to move. But for me, it doesn't really affect me. So, what spreadsheet do you use? That is Jason Hayes' spreadsheet. That is actually last year's spreadsheet. I use this year's spreadsheet, which is a little bit more updated. If you go through the link in my bio on Instagram, you can get that spreadsheet. It's linked down below with a discount code. On Facebook, it's on my pin post. On YouTube, it's in my bio as well. And that is affiliate link, so I do get a little kickback for it. What's up, Patriot Girl? Welcome in. Appreciate all the questions. If you guys have any last minute questions, drop them in the chat. I'm about to head off. I got to finish shipping out all of your Whatnot orders. That whole line of items behind me has to be shipped. I got most of them shipped out yesterday. I have I think 28 orders left to ship, and then we're done with that. And everything else is sitting on the front porch, ready for the mailman to get picked up. By the way, appreciate you guys buying the emotional support pickles. I think two of you. Oh, Felix bought one, and then somebody else bought one. I forget the last person that bought one. But these were my daughters, and the money goes to her. She releases these on a few whatnot shows, like one a month. We let her do that. Felix actually, fun fact, Felix actually bought this to me, and I thought he gifted it to the chat, but he actually gifted it to me. So we might sell another one on the next live. Felix is such a troll. We might sell one on the next whatnot live on Friday. So if you want to support my little daughter in her emotional support pickle journey, we'll do another one of those. We just put them up for $10. So appreciate you, Joe. Appreciate you buying. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Does YouTube let you have mods? If so, I'm down. Yes, I do. Snap, if you come to my one of my live thrifts, I'll mod you on one of my live thrifts. I have a couple mods. I think it keeps you guys modded the whole time. But yeah, I'll add you guys as mods. YouTube hasn't been crazy yet, but I'm sure it will get crazy. So, all right, everybody. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I might go live later tonight and do some cross listing with Posher because I need to do some listings today. I need to list at least 30 items because I've been slacking on my eBay listing. So make sure you come back tonight. Should be around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to watch Posher in full effect, I'm just going to cross list super fast and show you guys how easy it is and answer your Posher questions. Come out tonight right around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And hope you guys have a good day. Sell some stuff, and I'll see you guys later tonight.